Can you continue?
Okay. Let's take it further. Okay. Now I've got a picture here. I want us to create a story. When I say create a story, it means I want us to have a way of understanding this. Okay, this is what happened. And this gave us money because he wants us to go and represent him in court next month.
Yeah.
He gave us how much? 10,000. That 10,000 is always put in the trust bank account. Always. That is the first step. Always. Whenever I receive money. Okay? But that money at the same time must be taken to the person who gave me the money. Who gave me the money? Andres.
Andres.
Can you see that? I must also show Andres. This is the first, these are very, very important steps. Because if we had 20 clients, our bank account can show that 20 clients, we've got 20 million. Meaning out of the 20 million, only 10,000 belongs to Andres. Can you see the importance of opening Andres Trust?
Yeah.
Is to show out of the total bank account, because next time when we balance the bank account, we don't have to show all these people one by one. You'll see that the bank account just says we've got 20 million. It doesn't show how much belongs to Andres, how much belongs to Sylvester. If I wanted to know how much belongs to Andres, I must go to Andres' account and check, okay, Andres, out of that 20 million there, Andres has got what?
10,000.
10,000 only. So these are the crucial accounts, okay? And this one only came because we charged a fee. If there was no fee, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have anything here. Okay. Now let's come to what you did mention and say, I'm always struggling when it comes to the transfers. Because remember, we can only transfer at the moment because we charged a fee. Are you with me? By saying transfer, it means we're transferring what belongs to us as a business. This 4,000 belong to us because we charged Andres for the services which we have rendered. Now we need to transfer this 4,000 from Andres because now that money is not Andres' money anymore. It is our money. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the transfer, yes. And obviously, for me to make a transfer, I need to go and check, does Andres have got money in his account? Do you think Andres has got money? How much is the money in the trust for Andres? How much?
It is 10,000.
10,000. Do you think that the money in Andres' trust account is enough to make a transfer because you must transfer 4,000?
Yes, it's enough.
That is important. Because if it's not enough, you can't transfer everything. You can only transfer what is enough. If this amount was, let's say, for example, the fees were 40,000, it means this was not enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It means I can only transfer what is I have. So at the moment, I've got enough to transfer. It means the whole 4,000 can be transferred. So the transfer will always come here. And remember, the transfer can only take place between the trust and the business. The transfer can only take place between the trust and the business, meaning Andres Trust and Andres Business. I want to write that thing down. It will help you a lot.
Yeah, that one, let me. Okay, and between trust and business account, né?
Yes. Let me know so that we can show how to transfer.
Yeah.
Can we transfer?
Yeah, let's transfer.
Okay, like we said, the transfer can only take place between Andres Trust and Andres Business. Obviously, the transfer will
Yeah.
always be on the opposite side. So on the opposite side, I'll just write Andres, because I'm transferring between the trust and the business under this one, because I'm just gonna transfer how much? We said we can be able to transfer 4,000. We just transfer 4,000 because
4,000.
we know that we have got enough money to transfer. You know, we have got enough money to transfer. That's why I transferred the whole 4,000, because I was looking at that 10,000. Is it enough? Yes. I can even pay and be left with what? Something else after transferring. So to make your life easier, always write in brackets, so that just write something like transfer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Transfer. All right.
Can you see now? It will help you a lot. Transfer. Can you see? Because I'm under business here. I'm under business here. I said Andres Trust. It shows that I must also transfer it to the Andres Trust under which side?
The debit side?
On the debit side here. So here I'm gonna come to the debit side.
Yeah.
And I write Andres Business. And it's also a transfer. Which is 4,000. I want you to look at this. The transfer take place between the trust and the business always.
Okay.
Same name, as you can see, same name here, same name, Andres, but the other one is trust, the other one is business. Because here we're under business, we write trust. Because here we're under trust, we write business. It shows that it took place between the two accounts.
Okay.
Okay. Now, after doing, remember the transfer was only done between the trusts. We must also affect what? The trust bank account, because if you cannot affect the trust bank account, it will mean that Andres is still having 10,000. We must go and take the real cash now. Again, we must come to the opposite side here. Is then that we are taking this to the business bank. Let me just write transfer so that it can make sense. The same amount, which is how much? 4,000. Can you see now?
So the transfer amounts must reflect also on the trust bank account, because that is where the real cash is now being transferred.
Yes, and you say business bank account, and you must also go to the, you must affect both bank accounts. Now you just say trust bank or cash book, because sometimes they just. So I'm just writing this transfer thing so that when you study, and then you can refer and say, okay, this is what happened. And then, so in other words, the transfer must take place twice between the trust, these ones, the individual accounts, and again, thereafter, don't forget to go and take the real cash. Because if you leave it like this, you only affected the accounts here, but the cash was not affected. So you must come and affect the bank. So you can see in the bank now, we took 4,000, and that 4,000 was taken to our own business bank account. You see our bank account has increased.
Okay.